Here we go. Morning, Kit Kat. Good morning, Gerald. Good morning, Danny. I'm not sure why my picture isn't coming up on YouTube. You can see it on StreamYard. Good morning. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Happy Friday to everyone. How's everyone doing? Hello, hello. You guys hear me okay? Looks like my little bubble is moving. It just doesn't show my picture this morning. That's interesting. Who knows? You can hear me? Okay. Yeah, I see my little bubble moving. My pictures are not coming through. I don't know why. Good morning, Elaine. Happy Friday to you. You're just waking up. I woke up about an hour ago. Yeah, around 4:30. Throbbing headache. Otherwise, you're fine. You know what? I have heard of several people this week who have had a continuous headache or migraine. That seems to be going around. I don't know why. Happy Friday to you, too. I was sitting around going, I don't know if I want to go live or not. And then I just looked at my computer screen and I was like, all right, I'm going live. So, so I clicked on StreamYard. So I hope everybody had a good day yesterday. What is everybody up to? My daughter is still home today. I did go get her some medicine and she's feeling better, but she's not quite there. So she's still home. Another day. She's been home an entire week. And she'll be home this weekend, obviously, and hopefully she can go back to school on Monday. Good morning, Jeff. Just getting up myself. Good morning. Hi. Caught a ball bat to the head last weekend. That's why you're here. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That is, oh, okay, Gerald. You have way too many catastrophes. I swear. We have a car rally starting today and ending Saturday. Oh, cool. Right on. Oh, very cool. Good morning, Mona. Happy Friday to you. Good morning. Good morning, Mrs. Gladdy. I painted a terracotta pumpkin pot, painting another one today. Oh, cool. Oh, right on. Is that going to be on your channel? Good morning, Dax. Happy Friday to you. I'm too old for this shit. Yes, sir. Yeah. You've been up since 4:30. Yeah, that's about when I woke up too. Wasn't my choice, Cactus. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Oh, and you've got a thunderstorm right now. I like morning storms. I think morning storms are so cool. Good morning and happy Friday to you, Life with Misty. How are you? Good morning, Lucky Me, Linda. Happy Friday, sweetie. I might do this till live. Cool. Sounds good. Very cool. And I know Lynn's in the house. Good morning, Lynn. Happy Friday to you. Good. Good. I'm glad everybody's having a good time and a good morning. So far, so good. There you are. Hi, sweetie. Good morning. How are you? I'd like to give a shout out to all of my membership people who continue their membership every month. There are so many of you that have a blue saguaro behind your name. It makes me happy to see that people have stuck with me and stuck with my channel. I really appreciate you guys. I just absolutely love to see that. It's my daughter's artwork and my work with my channel and you guys keeping supporting me. I super appreciate it. So thank you. I just wanted to give all my members a nice shout out. Good morning, Spa. Happy Friday to you. How are you? It's nice to see you. I haven't put up the StreamYard link yet. I'm just kind of sitting around talking, giving you guys something nothing to look at. That's right. Hit that thumbs up. Pay your rent. Got lots of people watching and only 12 likes. What's up with that? I love listening to you in the morning while I crochet. So relaxing. Well, that's nice to hear. That's cool. Thank you, Mrs. Gladdy. I like that. That's like a little thumbs up boost of confidence. If I'm ever on life support, unplug me. Then plug me back in. See if that works. I need a reset. I love the way Gerald puts that. He didn't just finish his first cup of coffee. He finished his first pot of coffee. That's funny. Good morning, baby. Happy Friday to you, sweetie. How are you? That's funny. Southern Gal. Good morning, sweetie. Happy Friday to you. How are you? It's nice to see everybody this morning. It's just kind of quiet up in here. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, that was weird to see me blocked in Discord on my computer, but not blocked in Discord on my phone. My daughter said, because my daughter is much more experienced in technology than I am, that they're probably having server issues and that stuff happens to other people. Those little cups just don't get the job done. Yeah, I get it, Gerald. I get it. How many LGBT supporters does it take to change the light bulb? The light bulb is fine the way it is. Society just needs to change the way it looks at it. Good morning, Mama Red. Happy Friday to you. Sorry, I've got a little bit of congestion and some coughing going on. So forgive me. You're going to hear some stuff. So yeah, like I said, my daughter's home one more day. She's still not quite up to standard. She's still sick. She's still dizzy and she's still got a slight fever. So she's definitely not going anywhere. Good morning, Yancy. Happy Friday to you, sweetie. How are you? Now, I just got rid of somebody in my chat. Red's not watching, is he? Hang on, I'm sending a message. He is a troublemaker. Did you see who I hid? Got my pint of espresso. Got to go to the venue today and lay out the land for the event. Big place, need that extra energy. Sounds good, Mona. Sounds good. I'd like to thank my legs for supporting me, my arms for always being by my side, and my fingers. I could always count on them. Good one. That's a good one. I like that. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm in back channels reading messages and stuff. Does anybody want to come up and chat with me? If you don't, that's okay. I can just stay here and talk. That's what I normally do anyway. But if anybody wants to come up on panel and talk or whatever, I'll throw up the link. Well, not just anybody. I'm going to throw that out there too. Resident comedian Dax. Absolutely. Can always count on him. Good morning, Florida Mama Bear. Happy Friday to you. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you for confirming. All right. I thought so. All right. Cool. Well, I wish we had something to look at. I don't know why my picture's not coming through. I find that very strange. Don't know. It's just really dark out there. Yeah, I know. I think there might be light outside for me, but I'm not sure. I can't look outside. Oh, really? Oh. I didn't know that. Okay. Hi, Angie. Morning, honey. Happy Friday. Please tell me you're feeling better. Good morning, Tammy. Happy Friday to you, sweetie. How you doing? And just to let everybody know, I'm not going after anybody this morning. I don't feel like it. not in the mood. Excuse me. I don't have anybody to go after. I'm not mad at anybody. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Just gotta get my stomach up. Okay, honey. You're safe then.
Morning, Red. Minty.
Hi, sweetie. Hello, hello.
You doing all right?
Yeah. Yep. Actually, I am. Just kind of enjoying my morning and seeing what's going on. And you were in the mood for a fight. Oh, you're funny, Tammy. No, I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not upset. I'm not going after anybody this morning. I'm fine. No worries, no issues. Good morning, Howie. Happy Friday to you. Hey, check this out. For the first time, we have, hang on, Jeffrey's Travels and Food from Minnesota. Good morning.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, how are you?
Good.
Well, good.
Let me turn the volume up.
Okay. Good morning, Sarah. Happy Friday to you.
There we go. Now we got the volume off.
Okay. Morning, Chill.
Here, let me open up my window.
I hear birds.
Yep.
Morning, Captain. Happy Friday to you.
Can you see outside?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it kind of...
It's raining out.
Oh, is it?
Here, open up the... You can hear the birds.
Sure can.
Can you hear the birds?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing like hearing the birds first thing in the morning.
Absolutely.
Yep. Let's see.
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Chilled. Hey, Chilled says Senator Feinstein passed away at age 90 today. Really? You know what? I'm going to say it. Good.
Well, I need to get this year.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not going to apologize for my response to that. I'm not. We all know what Feinstein did to all of us throughout the years. I am going to apologize to her family. I'm sorry for the loss for her family. I do. I mean that sincerely. But as the loss for Congress, good. I'm sorry, but I'm glad she's gone. Yeah, it's my channel, and that's how I feel. Yeah, it's breaking news, all right. So how is everybody this morning? What's everybody up to?
Well, I'm outside feeding the mosquitoes.
Okay.
I'm listening to thunder. Hang on here. I just got to do something real quick.
Sounds good. Do what you got to do, Jeff. Chilled says, oh, yeah, she should have stepped down. Oh, yeah, way down. Yeah, Captain says, ding dong, the witch is dead. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, but, you know, she came from California, so they're just going to plug that hole with another, oh, I'm going to go off this morning. Another damn liberal. Oh, man.
Can you see my recliner?
You got a new one?
Well, yeah, that's the one I got about a month ago. Here,
Nice.
Let me turn the light on. There. Can you see it better now?
I can.
Oh. Yep. It's very comfy.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you see my recliner?
You got a new one?
Well, yeah, that's the one I got about a month ago.
I think you got an echo there,
Oh.
Chris.
Okay.
It's very comfy.
There's an echo.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
cleaning.
can you see my
I'm
recliner?
gonna go eat breakfast.
Got a new one?
Hang on.
Okay.
I can't stay long, Minty. I'm gonna go ahead and start working in the backyard with my garden. Just wanted to come up and say hi to everybody.
Okay, that's fine. No worries.
You have a good day, girly.
You too.
Bye,
hon. You too.
everyone.
Bye.
Yeah, okay. Very comfy.
Still got an echo, Chris.
Okay, I'm
Oh, can you see my recliner now?
I can.
Oh. Yeah, it's very comfy. Oh, can you see my recliner?
You got a new one?
What this is doing?
Sounds like you got it. Maybe. Shield says yes, but she did give 50 years to public service, whether we agreed with her or not. Yeah, I know. I know, Shield. I know.
I got about a month ago.
Oh, still there. I'm going to mute your mic, Chris, just for a minute, okay? Until
All
you
right,
get it
but
figured
yes, because I'm.
out. Okay, I got you muted. Okay, that's all right. We'll figure it out. Yeah, she's a freshie. Looks like I'm going to Cali again. Good morning, Real Red Mama. Hi, sweetie. Happy Friday to you. Several reports of her death across the political spectrum. Okay. What a morning. Yeah. She helped destroy California. She sure as hell did. Yeah, her hand was absolutely in it. You take care, Howie. How you doing, Chris?
Figured it out.
You got it, bud?
I think I cracked the code.
There you go. Good job.
So I shut YouTube completely off and just do the StreamYard. I think I figured it out.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's another thing. I hope I'm not streaming on. You weren't on. I got up. I started live stream just piddling around.
Uh-huh.
And then Howie from North Permaculture. I can't remember. So bad with names. He came on and we talked for a minute and then he had to go.
Yeah, Howie from Food Forest. Uh-huh.
Food Forest and Permaculture, yes. And we talked for 5 minutes. It was good. Great. Told him to come back anytime. I just piddling around with it, and here you are, so I'm here.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Italian Princess says, my question is, why do we have senators way into their 90s? We need term limits. Yes,
term limits is why you don't have why that's happening. They're allergic to term limits.
Yep.
They'll campaign on term limits till they get there, and then because that's what they're me and him were talking about the whole bait and switch because that's what they've done with us.
Uh-huh.
Our schools are fine, but that's to distract us from what they're doing with our land. Because you walk on, we got a national park. You walk in there, they got you. They'll come to find out what you're doing.
Really?
9 times out of 10, you're going to jail.
Wow.
Just trying to look at a eagle because we got them, but they're protected. Oh boy, it's insane.
That's interesting. That's
and
like
we're talking about and we're talking about water. Is it it's the most important thing. Location. They got bad water in Canada. Where he's at, I guess it's terrible. Our water's fine.
Yeah, I know. He's been trying to help repair a little area. I've been watching him do that. Yep. Yes, Sarah, we are still sharing links. What link do you want shared, honey? What's up? If you have to be wheeled into the chambers of Congress, you shouldn't be there. Absolutely. You should be fit to serve.
I'm going to tell you from firsthand experience, I think what some of the problem we have, because it's not that the people that it's what we have to choose from is terrible.
Mhm.
I've been give us someone else to vote for, and I'll go vote for them. Because I
Right.
used to just be anti-vote back in the day because I watched it. When George Bush got elected president, it was a farce because I watched. I was up. I watched the whole thing,
Uh-huh.
and I went to bed knowing Al Gore was the president. And when I woke up, it was George Bush, and they had changed it. It was a tight race. Well, then I just the overwhelming feeling of, oh my God, it's rigged, and
Yep.
here we go. And then, well, here's the deal: that election. I was at the house. I lived in Malvern, and I worked for a guy who I was running. I was keeping the books and the money, running the book for that election in that town and county, Hot Spring County.
Mhm.
There's a lot of things happen during election people does not know nothing about.
Oh, I
There's
know.
this underground betting system that people get rich off the presidency.
Yep.
They
sure
they go under over it too, and I heard, don't know. All I had money, but I didn't even look at it. I was because I could be trusted. That's why I was doing it. I made my $1,000. Well, I got paid just to keep the money, and it's a box with the money. Don't put it in the slot and then hand it when dude comes to my door. That sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
Well, I can talk about it now because it's pre 9/11.
Right.
Yeah, they can't prove nothing, but
No, they can't.
it's all a big rig, and it's terrible, and it's all about world domination at this point. It's been that way since the 60s.
I know it.
And with all that, there's still hope. I watched a deal yesterday. It's on YouTube, and it's about the fourth turning and the woke ideology. Something about it's gonna circle out. It'll cycle itself out.
Mhm.
Every 20 years we have a cycle.
Yep.
And it's not identical. It can't be identical, but there you can see in a chart over period. They've traced this back to the 1600s.
Yeah.
1500s. I think it was happening. It gave me a lot of hope that it's going to be okay. Our kids are going to be fine.
Well,
I'm telling you, the harder it is on them, the stronger they're going to be. That's why it changes.
yeah.
Right now we're in the crisis stage. It turns into the high stage. It goes high. Then 20 years later, we go into what did he call it? It's something. And then the next one is I can't remember now, but the last one, it goes from critical to something. And then we get we're crisis because of where we're at now in the economy and stuff. It'll be fine.
Mhm.
This
I
whole,
have a slightly different opinion.
it's
about everything that's going on. They have taken the entire world down so much that I personally, and I don't want to bring people down or depress people, but I personally do not feel that there is a recovery from this. I do not. I don't see it. I can't see it. I don't know where it can come from.
it's our kids.
I
Their
don't see
kids are-
anything getting any better. I don't. But that is my personal opinion. So, yeah. It is what it is. I see that the control of the powers that be is so strong, and they have infiltrated into every single part of the government and the control that they have it now. They're not going to easily relinquish it. And it is going to be a fight. And it is going to be a very big fight
Well,
in
he
order
talks
to get everything back. And I don't know if people are strong enough and enough people are woken up to do that. That's what I see. It's just what I see.
okay.
It's not that I don't have hope.
Yeah.
I don't mean that, because you know darn well I'm a Christian, and you know I read my Bible.
Yes, ma'am.
Amen on that. But
Yeah.
I just can't see it, sweetie. And
I get you. I got it.
I don't know.
I kind of agree. I agree with kind of what you're saying, but I'm past those people because God's greater.
I know.
And if I can look past that, if I can, you're sure in my lifetime, I won't see it.
Right.
My nieces and nephews, they're going to be the ones to fix it. And then their kids, little Jackson and Springer, they're going to have, this is the 80s all over again. We're in the late 70s, 80s. I grew up kind of not knowing nothing, some thumperhead, hillbilly little heathen running around, watching TV and watching. I loved Walter Cronkite, and I kept up with the news kind of as much as you could as a kid. If I could remember anything, it was the Ku Klux Klan had an uproar. I remember President Sadat being assassinated, and I don't know, it come on after Sesame Street or something, and I watched it, and just caught on and kept up with stuff and watched it kind of. And then they did teach us about some stuff, how elections work and presidents, and moving around different schools. You learn different things than what Arkansas's got to offer. Right. And then you watch it happen, and but then there's the 80s, then the 90s hit, and then 2000s kind of blew me away. And now we're in the 2020s, and it's all kind of the same, but really different. And then it's the whole thing. We still have a culture. People, they're hillbillies running around racing their trucks, So life goes on, but under a different regime, if you can dig it. And we're American enough not to let I'm American. I don't let them scare me no more. I used to be scared to death. Oh my God, 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 I'm going to lose my head because, oh my God, a convoy. I was scared. Yeah. I'm just not scared anymore. The more research I've done, man, and it was to like even just yesterday, that whole little document, man, I need to just post it all over. I need to go back and do that. But it gave me a lot of hope.
Right.
There's hope.
Matt Fury says, I see your recovery tea has get in. Clean out military and use them. Just walk in Congress and start pointing. Take him, take her. Do that with all agencies. It must be done. That could very likely happen. I'm not going to say for sure, but yeah. And Chilled says you didn't have opinion news back then. You had real news or news that reported. Yes. Now you only have opinion. Yep, I know. Now you only have opinion news. And they, Obama, I call him Obamer. That's what I call him.
Oh, butthole.
Obama, that too. He's the one that signed. I know. He's the one that signed an executive order that changed the way the news reports. And made it absolutely okay that they could give us their opinions and their lies and their crap. He made it okay back when he was president. So that's when a lot more changed.
Yeah.
So if you keep that in mind, when you're listening to, and I hope that no one in here is listening to the regular news. My God.
I watch Fox to watch them. They're going down. It's more entertainment than it is news. I watch 10 different things, and I put my news together.
Yeah.
Therefore, I have to do the work of a news outlet that they were doing back in the day. Back in Walt Cronkite's days, they did all that for you.
Right.
They made sure you had proper news. You could go look up and you could teach it in school. You can't do that no more. And that's been since 9/11. Everything changed 9/11 for sure.
Yep.
But the powers that didn't know what they had, they figured it out over time. And they infiltrated our leadership.
Yep.
They tried to infiltrate the people, and then it wouldn't work.
They've infiltrated everywhere, and they have all been put in place for a long time. And then as soon as somebody took over, who was selected, then everything was put into place.
Right on.
Good morning. Good morning, Mark's Adventures. Happy Friday to you. Actually, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
They just sent Turtler home with a temperature of 102.6. Oh no.
That's terrible.
I'm sorry, Angie. Prayers for Turtler. Doggone it. All right, Jeff's going to McDonald's. Does anybody want anything?
No.
Bacon, egg, and cheese
Where-
biscuit.
Can you light it on fire when you leave?
Oh
That is-
no.
A request that I can never mind. Let them have it. I don't have to eat that crap.
Oh no, I don't either. Matt
We were-
Fury has got to watch all the news and pick and choose and think for yourself. If you're only watching one news and take it as word, you might be a Democrat. Amen.
I'm over the party system too. That's our hope. That's where I was talking about. They need to put people in. And that's the thing. I went down here trying to make a difference, and they can't even get the right people in.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
it's a matter of getting together and agreeing on who you want in on your ballot, and they can't agree on it.
Exactly.
If y'all are killing, and they're killing themselves. If you have nobody to blame for your defeat now, but yourself, because you cannot agree on anything. Y'all can't even put nothing on the table. Y'all can't agree on it. I went to a district meeting and it split over electronic voting.
Really?
Well, yeah, and like I said, we had these resolutions and we had them all together, and then someone objected to this motion of approving all the resolutions we had, because the one last one at the end about we want paper ballots.
Uh-huh.
So we had to stop that, move this motion. I mean, it's parliamentary procedure because you can't let them have an inch. You have to table this motion to have this motion to ban that motion to come back and deal with that resolution. And It was advised, why have we not dealt with this before we got to this point? But it doesn't matter. And it's like they flip-flopped. And then every election commissioner, and half of them are JPs. That's where I'm getting JPs and county commissioners. Half of them are JPs or old JPs. They know the game. They were and they get up there and they outvoted us on it so that we can't put that resolution through. They're still talking about it. It comes up and they have guest after guest about the voting machines. And it's simple, and it's like, we're going to cost too much. No, we already have the machines for it. We have it's what, and I can't even remember. It's the ES&S is the ones that the company out of Nebraska we have.
Yes.
And there are two machines. There's an ES2 and an ES5. I say 200 and 500. The 200s we already have. It just reads your ballot. The ES500 is the tabulator that goes through and hooks into the Mac Pro that they have, little tablet that they send, and that's where the back door's at, because it's real secure, which means someone has access to that door, or there's not a door, because that's how programming and stuff works. Well, anyway, nobody knows nothing about that, and I'm not sure I'm supposed to know anything about it, but I do.
Right.
Like, it's hard to explain. I got to sit down and show you how it works. I can show you, and then you'd be like, because I was like, oh my God. That's how you get into a bank without getting caught? You ever get caught, though? That's why I'd never do that, because it don't pay. It don't pay to cheat. Cheaters don't win. Winners don't cheat.
That's it.
That goes for thieves and murderers, except for one thief on the cross, man.
Amen on that one. Hey, I got to interrupt real quick. Angie got her job back.
Well, right on.
Yay.
Same one that's got 102 temperature, or a different one?
The same one. Her son's got 102 temperature, but she got her job back.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to.
Hallelujah, Angie. That is so good. I'm so glad you got your job back, honey. Good
Right
job.
on.
That's great. Yeah.
Now, isn't she the same one that was out there with a car yesterday?
Yeah. The other day. Yeah.
I've been out of whack, and I don't remember who anybody is, and it's getting confusing. But I'm catching back. It's happening. I put a couple of videos out that I could. I went on a excursion the other day.
Uh-huh.
I'm embarrassed. I got lost in the woods. I'll
Uh-oh.
admit it, but I'm not putting that on YouTube.
Okay.
I got a reputation to protect. How am I gonna get lost in the damn woods and come out of there like covered in deer peas, man? That's a shame.
Oops.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, Lynn, would you share Chris's link so people can sub up to him because he's doing content again? I'm sure he would appreciate that.
Go look at your own discretion because I ain't in it for the money
Oh, I know.
or the fame.
I know. I support people and I have it shared and for sure.
I was wanting to talk to Fry and I never get the chance to, but I thought of this
Yeah.
about treating YouTube just a big video game,
Right.
a great big video game, and I know I seen some stuff last night and it probably don't mean nothing to nobody else, but I see it. There's a guy on there and he's got this. It's Grand Theft Auto.
Uh-huh.
What he's doing, it's so different than what I saw. I saw Grand Theft Auto on a PS3,
Mm-hmm.
and it's cool, but it ain't like what dude's got. He can't do it on those. You have to have a PC. That PC's got to be a tera. It's got to be a gig, at least a gig of memory. And then this thing, it lets you all these commands. This guy, he goes on patrol on Grand Theft Auto 5. It's the coolest, funniest thing you've ever seen. And it's because he's constantly, because people in the chat are all, I got to get that game. Where can I get this? You can't get this.
Right.
And you can't. And what they're doing with video games, he's got a headset and all his commands, and he is talking to dispatch.
Yeah.
On Grand Theft Auto 5. In a car, he picks the suit. He's always, and he ride around on patrol. Dispatch hits him. He'll go, dispatch, count me. He'll go, show me a route. The command is show me en route, and it reads it anyway, and it pops up, and he drives out, and then he all gets them in there. It's got different stuff with it. You can talk to him, frisk him. You can ask him what's wrong. He had these two. He had a call where it was a disturbance or something in the highway, and he got there, and these people are lumped over in the middle of the highway. He gets to pull them out. He calls for backup. He calls for traffic control, and he calls for medical. And then he does CPR on one of them and brings them back to life. And it tells you what they had died from, or was a fall from a great height, and they were sitting in their car. He said they died from getting too high behind the wheel.
Oh, wow.
It's a video game. Crazy. But they're doing stuff with computers, and not on this quantum level that blows me out.
Huh.
Because I remember we learned on Commodore 64s in Texas. We learned on Tandy 300s in Colorado.
Oh, wow.
I got my hands on a Tandy TS80 computer, little thing you hook into your TV to write in BASIC. And I learned that way. And then got into years and years and years later, about when the internet came out, I went searching, I wanted to be a programmer till I found out what that was all about. And then that's not for me.
Right.
I'm more of a web design kind of guy. If you get into it, I went to school for that stuff. Got a degree in internet systems technology, internet specialist, to where I can type out a web page easy enough using HTML. Just believe it or not.
Wow.
But who's got the time when I can go get an app to do it for me?
Yeah. Stormy put something in my chat. Hang on. She says Roblox got caught illegal gambling with kids.
They got shut down.
I forwarded it to our daughter because our granddaughter loves that game. My daughter used to play Roblox. Really?
Well, they're going after kids on Roblox too, and I've seen that
Oh.
happen. Friend of mine has a granddaughter, and they cannot. They catch her on Roblox. She's an addiction with these kids. She's on there. They're sexting on Roblox. It's crazy.
Oh, good God. Well, my daughter, she's not on Roblox anymore. She doesn't play Minecraft anymore. She's banned from TikTok. I refuse. And she plays Genshin Impact.
That I don't know nothing about.
She plays, what's the other one that Hoyoverse has? Genshin and another one. They're anime games, and she absolutely loves them. I mean, I have had a very hard time protecting her on the internet. I don't use parental controls on her phone because I believe that I can trust her.
That won't let you do nothing on your phone either.
Yeah, I don't do that to her, but I do control what apps she has and where she goes, and she knows better than to chat with people on the internet. She knows better, thank God. So she doesn't do that, and she doesn't talk to people in chat rooms and stuff when she goes on these sites. And she's very well aware of everything that's going on. Sun Honey says, I'm so vintage that we had teletypes in our computer lab in middle school. And Mark's Adventure says, those were the days, Chris. I started like that before training for Linux program.
Yeah. I learned BASIC and then DOS, and then that was as far as I got. And then knew it wasn't for me. And then when Windows came out and computers came out and the internet, and I moved in with Mom, and she had a web TV, and I figured that out. And then I went and got old Gateway 1.0. This is back in 2003. Got a Gateway 1.0 through RentWave for $32 a week. And end up owning it after a year, and they give you that's when they give you the disc. So when it crashes, you don't have to bring it to them to reset it. And then I went to college, and needed a computer. So I bought one in pieces and had a guy show me how to build it. And I thought, well, and that's what I want to do. I want to work on computers. And then they went so obsolete that's a dead game. So I have 2 degrees. I have one in automotive system technology that's no good because I graduated in 93. And then the one I've got, the internet one that I got is no good because it's old. They're computer.
Right. Angie said we did lines of code in my first computer class, line 1010, etc. That's how old I am. And Mark says he's interested in making drones that can swarm together.
That's what I'm talking about. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
I got a nephew that's into it. He went to Army, and then they had him working on drones.
Yep.
Don't talk to him much, so.
Yep. I remember in the early 2000s, the military was recruiting for people that knew how to fly a drone and fly it well. I remember that. And that was 20 some odd years ago. So can you imagine what they can do now?
Yeah. All they got to do is get in a headset and just, hey, do this. Hey, do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sure they got a thing now that you just kind of.
Right.
And just think. Close your eyes and think, and you're there in the drone. You are the drone.
Yeah, that's some scary crap. I do not like that.
Yeah.
I do not like that at all. Mark's Adventure says he started back in the 90s. Stormy wants a drone for more stuff for y'all to see and me to see too. Good morning, Tracy.
The only problem I see with drones, man, back when I was living with them tweakers, man, it was always they were climbing this tree trying to get this drone out. I had this dude tweaking so bad, he gonna pay me $100 to climb that tree. Look at me. Climb a tree. Get his drone because he's not smart enough to figure it out.
Oh my goodness!
So I'm too big to go. I could have went and got it out for him, but it was worth $100,
right,
for the show.
Just
and 8 tweakers out there can't saw the tree down.
Mark says Hover Air is better than buying drones for starting. I don't know that.
I guess however, there's a brand of something
It could
like
it could be. I don't know.
that.
Angie got Christian a drone for his birthday. It's so fun. I bet it is. Gangster Granny says she still has her web TV. I don't know what web TV is.
It's kind of like banging rocks together in Morse code rather than the smoke signals, but it's like you plug your telephone in on the dial up. That's as fast as you're going. But it's safe for people like, you know.
Oh, that's funny. I don't even know what that is.
Well, it works. It's
Really?
different, but yeah, unless they've.
Okay.
I'm sure it's come a long way since 2003.
Okay.
My mama had it, and I moved in. I didn't know much about it, but that's how I learned. I got on that thing and started just the old MSN chat, man. That's why this stuff ain't y'all. This ain't a big deal. It's all been done before.
Right.
All the drama. I don't care how people coming after each other. Y'all don't know nothing about it. I'm telling you. I've heard of people. And you can't believe that. That's the thing. If you start buying into this stuff, that it's it's called virtual for a reason.
Yep. That's right.
Just keep this here, and out of your real life, it works. There's a way. It's sometimes it gets. I don't know. You just back in the day, you'd hand out these hammers and kick people out of their rooms. I had 12 MSN accounts so that I could sit in my room and talk to myself.
Ah.
You know, like people be doing but you get more people in that way because they think you're popular because you got a combo going on. They don't know. You know, you never know what's on the other end of that.
That's true. It's true. You don't. You just don't have a clue. Angie said she had a web TV back in 92. Stormy Wind said Meemaw had one. Mark's Adventures says it flies itself, basically. The hover is great for YouTube channel creators. But they have short flight times. Okay. Okay. Hey, I need to disappear for a minute. So you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Right on.
Be right back.
I can't get to the emojis, so darn it. Well, let's see here. It's end of I get paid. I might have got paid today. Let's see. I ran out of lighters, so you take this alcohol and you put a dab on your desk because it's fireproof. You take the lighter that ran out and you spark that sucker up because it don't work. And then if I can get it to catch because it's 91% alcohol. That ain't gonna do it. Iffy.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm
Okay.
picturing pouring alcohol to make fire.
Everybody spams it up when I'm gone. I love that. Yeah, don't be blowing yourself up, Chris. That's what everybody
Well,
says.
that's the thing. If I can ever get it to light, I'll have a cigarette. My lighter went out, and I get paid first of the month.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you make do. I mean, I could cheat and go into the kitchen, but that's not hillbilly. Let's see here. It'll do it. I've been doing it. It's been ganangers.
Literally nothing Pelican can try that McDreamy's ex hasn't done to me better. My hub's ex trained me in all things web drama trauma. Oh,
Yeah.
all right, Angie. Got it. Got it. Oh. So what is everybody up to for this Friday? My daughter is staying home today again for a whole week because she's still recovering. So she's staying home. I don't know what we're doing this weekend. If she starts feeling better, maybe I can go out on an adventure. That would be great. Because I'd love to go somewhere and do like a different anything. I've been kind of stuck at home all week because she's been sick. So you're pulling up the garden. Sounds good. My parents did that last weekend where they live. They live in Washington State. And they did that last weekend because for Washington State, in the wintertime, is their rainy season.
Yep.
So they had to get everything pulled up. Angie's gone to Cherokee for a concert if Turtler isn't too sick for me to leave him. Sounds good. You're still 6'4" and doesn't really change. Gotcha, Gerald. Got to get this all done before his surgery. Yes. Lynn's father, if I can mention that, Lynn, if that's okay with you, so we can get some prayers going for your dad's surgery. That's coming up this Wednesday, I believe. This on the 4th. I think that's right. Hubby, not father. Your hubby. I'm sorry. I talk to so many people. I do forget small details. I'm sorry. Mrs. Gladdy's working on crafts today and all weekend for the craft show next Saturday. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yes, the 4th. Okay, everyone. Lynn's husband, not father, is going to have surgery on October 4th. So prayers would be preferred. And I will make a mention on that day as well. IP is going on a top secret mission. Okay. All right. What are you up to? Although it's top secret, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Lynn wants to know if she can go. I probably can't go. That's all right. I have a sick kid. Spoon is going to sleep. I did subscribe to Chris Oldham's channel. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome, Spoon. Sleep well.
Have fun. Try not to hurt yourself laughing too hard because that's the point. That's what we're trying to go for. Pure comedy.
She's in Japan.
Oh,
yeah. Her husband is deployed right now. And she lives in Japan with her family.
These people coming after me or anything.
Yeah, they do. Son Honey says, I get to go to the train station again to pick up my sisters. We're packing a truck to get all the things from Poppy's house to their homes. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, I'm glad you get to spend time with family. Mark's Adventures is on veggie prep and dehydrator, and tomorrow going for a long walk up back in the hills, trying a new twig stove. Cool. Sounds great. IP's laughing. You're laughing. You're keeping secrets, woman. Getting Poppy ready for the move to the retirement community and sell the big house. Gotcha. That's what you're in the process of doing. That is a process, Son Honey, and I don't wish that upon anybody. So good luck in that adventure. Yeah, that's cannot be fun sometimes, but good luck with all that. And it's good that you get to spend family time. So there's that. Hot Damn says, okay, hubby, fed. The dogs are fed. Now I get to start laundry. Yay. No. There's always work to be done.
I can tell you. I'll go ahead.
It's all right. I just gotta say, there's always work to be done. There's always something to do. Never fails.
I was going to say about I've personal experience with the nursing home and mom. I was my mom's in-home caregiver for 4 years. I lived with her for 8. I moved in with her to help her, and she was helping me. But I make no mistake. I lived with my mama. She wasn't living with me. That's for sure. And she got to where I couldn't take care of her. Her lungs, it was bad. And then went through all that, and it got done for me. above me, my siblings come in and did the whole thing and took her stuff and all that, traumatizing family crap you go through with things like that. And it all was good. It was all for the better. And I see that now. You don't see it when it's happening to you, but boy, it was good. She was good with it. Sure. She didn't want, no one wants to leave their home. I didn't want to die in my own, but once she got there, it was awesome. It was great. It was a real good facility, that sort of thing. And they're all that way. They're not nursing homes like you thought a nursing home. They're all updated retirement communities now.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. It's just really updated, and they're not sharing rooms. They're all got their own rooms. They've got 8 of these things up here. That's going pretty good. We take care of our old people in our community.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it happens, in your community. Don't let this national crap get you. Your state has more power than your nation.
Sure does.
People don't get. They think the president's the king because they don't know no better. They listen to the news. They think their president runs the shit when it's actually his top advisor just running our country.
Yep.
He's got his hand up the Biden butt and just mouthing. That's all you're. That's really. That's what they're not telling you. It's not what they're talking about. That's how I know.
I know what you mean about the retirement communities. They have made them a lot nicer out here where they are, first of all, they're huge.
Yep.
Second of all, they have sections where if you just want to go and live in a retirement community and you're fully capable of moving around and shopping and operating your car, you can live there. If you need a little bit of assistance, then they have another section and an area called assisted living where they will come in and help you out. And then they have another section that's a full-on nursing home. So you can stay there throughout your entire retirement life, career, whatever you want to call it, and just keep moving on down the line in the same community.
Yep.
It's kind of cool.
It is very cool, but
honestly,
the thing I don't like is why can't you hospice in the nursing home? I think that's their whole issue. They don't want people dying in nursing home.
Really?
They want to hospice at the hospital or the hospice. Yeah. My mom would have been just fine dying in her own in the chair.
Right.
And they ended up shipping her to the hospital. Of course, by that time she was in so much pain she didn't care.
That must be in your area because Arizona still allows hospice to go wherever.
They don't do it here. That's the thing. No, yeah, that's the thing. It's you got to go to the hospital or to hospice, and
that's interesting that they changed that in your state because they can still go everywhere. Because I helped take care of my grandfather. Grandma and Grandpa lived with my aunt and uncle for the last several years of their life, and we had me and my aunt and my other cousin come in all the time and take care of them until Grandpa got to the point where we just couldn't anymore. And then we had hospice come in, and they came in every day when we needed them to my aunt's house. So that's unfortunate that they took that away in your state because to me, allowing someone to die with dignity in their own family's home is the absolute way to go.
Yeah.
So, but that's my opinion, and I've been a caregiver for a very long time, about 27 years now. So yeah, that I prefer to take care of people in their home. I think that's dignity, that's grace, that's allowing them quality of life, that's just allowing them everything that they are due and deserve as a human.
Yeah.
But that's my philosophy. So yeah, what can I say?
Well, they die in nursing homes every day, but
I know.
They hospital. They have a place here designated for people to die. Not like Canada either. No, it's
right. And
they're really good with it too. Even at the hospital here, they were so great with us and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, and I hate to see our hospital now. I heard through a reliable source through my church that our hospital we have fallen to pieces. It's hemorrhaging money, and it's private hospitals. I don't know what's going to happen. The state takes it over. I don't know It'll probably get better if the state takes over. It's what's happening.
Right.
Because
So-
I worked for them back when their heyday in 2011. Wait,
Mhm.
2000? No, it was 2006. Because that 2006, 2007 New Year's, I was in that hospital work from MRSA staph infection, working for that hospital. It almost killed me.
Right.
But made me tougher, stronger, smarter, better. Anyway, yeah, and it was the best job I ever had, working at the
Right.
hospital.
I've worked at several hospitals, several nursing homes, been the manager of a lot of adult care homes, worked in oncology offices for cancer patients. I have been everywhere doing almost everything in the medical field except being an actual nurse and an actual doctor. I've done everything. So, yeah. Sun Honey says Midget chose to do hospice at home because she was afraid that we could not get into the hospital if another lockdown happened. We wanted to be near her as much as we could. I agree. That's a great forward-thinking thought process there. I agree. Hot Damn says in California, if you're in a nursing home, hospice is not going there if the patient is at home, hospice is available. Nice. Okay. Angie had an aunt that was locked in a nursing home with advanced dementia with no visitors allowed for a full year because of COOF. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Mark says dignity first. I live in a community of over 55s. All I miss is having a dog. We aren't allowed pets here. Birds or snakes maybe, but not dogs. Well, that's interesting. I live in a retirement community too. You guys know that, right?
I'll be right back.
Okay. But I live in an entire retirement town. So, yeah. Mama Red, he went to a nursing home that did short-term rehab for after surgery and long-term. He was there after surgery and short-term. Horrible place. It's a newer one, only 3 years old. Wow. Dax says unnerving things to hear during a medical examination. After examining you thoroughly, I have some bad news. I'm the janitor. Oh, look at that kitty.
Okay, hang on. Check this out.
Huh.
You turn him over.
Uh-huh.
And you find the tab. And then you flip the switch
Okay.
to on.
Oh my goodness.
And it sets like this.
Uh-huh.
And it'll, and then if I'll give you can hear it, it's purring.
I can hear it.
There's a sensor. Borderline creepy, but my mom, I got this when my mom died from her. We cleaned her apartment out at the nursing home.
Uh-huh.
This is what they're doing instead of pets.
Really?
It runs on. Well, I opened it. It runs on like 2 or 4 C batteries.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but
So they're not allowing you to have real pets anymore, which just sucks. You take that connection away.
Well, the thing is, I'm sure they couldn't find her one that was blacker, but it looks just like her cat she used to have, though. So that was good. I'm up for that. It's not near as mean as her cat was either. Kitten, that cat. That cat lived to be 22 years old. She hospiced. When Mom left, we lived out in Gamelia in the middle of nowhere, and she had it great. She was only paying $62 a month rent.
Wow.
Through HUD for a 3-bedroom house in the country.
Mm-hmm.
I had property and landlord set it up that way, and good. I stayed with her. I did all the you only had a wood stove for heat, and so I'm Mr. Wood Chopper here. I turned into a big old wood splitter.
Right.
I love it. Hot damn Elaine Crocker. Yes, if I forgot one day to turn it off, it scared the shit out of me one day. Walked through here. by myself.
Angie says, watch your politicians, Chris. We were in that situation. Our local polys let a big corporation take over our private hospitals, and it's horrid. That's why we are in Morristown for clients' doctor's appointment.
The thing we got here, it is a private hospital. It's called Baxter Regional Medical Center. It's a private owned. There's a CEO. They're a corporation. They're privately owned. No state funding. But they're laying off 40%.
Wow.
Next year.
Wow.
Yeah, I went to the doctor the other day, and I was praying. I told them I'd pray for them, and because they don't know what they're going to do. Nobody knows what's happening. That's the thing, and I keep telling them, man, don't get you down.
Right.
If you can see past all the crap, it's going to be okay.
Yep.
There's people that just don't know how. They weren't raised the way we were, and they don't know how to handle things.
Oh, tell me about it. Oh my goodness, I know.
What's where I'm getting back to the hope. You got parental things on your phone for your kid. You didn't have that. You didn't have it. I didn't have it. And a bunch of people didn't get that opportunity.
Correct.
So that's what we're dealing with. So these kids come around and they'll learn how to make their kids learn how to use their phone properly. And
yep.
I believe if more people knew how their phones work, they probably wouldn't have them.
Right. There's a great point, Chris.
It's simple. If you think, the human body, you got a brain, a heart, you've got kidneys, you've got flow. It's the same thing.
Yep.
That's the scary part. I mean, one day it's going to be a knock, knock on my door, and it's going to be not a dude.
Yep.
Telling me to come out of my house.
Yep.
Oh, that's how I'm dying.
Right.
Because if I had to have a worse fear, it's them little DARPA dogs. Screw that. Not here. No, sir. Oh, I'm not bringing him up. I don't even think about it.
Yep. Don't want to go there. Yeah, Sun Honey goes back to saying they need to allow approved therapy animals to visit. That's, but that's really sad they've controlled that aspect of people's living. They're retired. They want to live. They want to have what they want to have, and they're not allowed to have a pet. Most retired people that I know have something. They have something. They have a cat. They have a dog. They have a something. So
I thought it was awesome because, it was kind of creepy, but kind of cool. She couldn't have took care of her kitten. Mm-hmm. It was better, That was what I was doing, So it's a good thing. It's just not maybe the best. It would be the best to have somebody that's in charge of your dog. Create a job.
Right.
Have a feller. You got a guy over slinging burgers for $17.50 an hour. Here.
Yeah.
So, man, you can't pay a fella. You can give a kid a job after school or something for $5 an hour. I don't know. Not child labor or anything, but
no.
And I took out trash and mowed yards when I was a kid. I had a lawnmower business when I was a kid, but that's another story.
We all had chores. We all had things we did. We all pitched in and helped out because that's the way our parents raised us.
Yep.
And my daughter has chores that she has to do, and there's things that she has to take care of, and she knows that, and she has responsibilities around the house. I try not to burden her too much because she's got a crap ton of homework and a lot of school. But because that's kind of changed too. But give them responsibilities, make them responsible for things. Don't let them have a phone too damn young. I've seen videos lately, shorts I saw one yesterday where a lady, she was disciplining her 5-year-old daughter, and she took the iPad away from her 5-year-old daughter. And I'm like, why does your 5-year-old daughter have an iPad? And for all of you people who have younger kids who let them play on their tablets, I am not judging you. I'm simply saying you need to be a little more responsible with your electronics and don't let them be babysitters for your children. Yes, I said it, because I don't allow that for my kid. She has her own phone. Yes, she does. But yeah, I don't allow her phone to dictate everything she does. So I'm just saying.
Well, I was raised on TV that you could babysit me. That was a pretty convenient for them raising me.
Yep.
So if you want to turn out anything like this, go right ahead and do it.
Yep. I hear you. I hear you. I know.
Don't mind.
I hear you. I know.
Oh boy.
Mama Red in the chat is going through a lawsuit for medical claims and stuff. My goodness. She said he went to a nursing home that did short-term rehab for after surgery and long-term. He was there after surgery and short-term. Horrible place. It's a newer one, only 3 years old. She's going to make them pay for the extreme negligence. She's also got an investigation going on with a lawsuit. Wow. I hope, she says, if they don't comply with the overhaul, basically, I will not settle. I don't know the number. Nobody deserves that treatment. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Absolutely. She just watched a video out of Knoxville, body cam. Hospital there killed a disabled woman. The police are involved. Wow. My goodness. That's crazy. That is too much. Yeah, I know, Mrs. Gladdy. That is what's wrong with kids today. There are no parents' involvement. I tell you what, the more I go on through my life, the more I realize how much people's parents, their parenting style and their parenting skills are what produce these people on YouTube that we don't like.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, because the kids that my daughter goes to school with, they are uninterested in school. They are uninterested in doing their homework and being present in their classes.
Okay.
They misbehave and talk back to the teachers all the time.
Mhm.
They have no genuine interest in school. And my thoughts go back to the parents. Well, are you paying attention? Are you making sure your kids get their homework done? Do you talk to your kids during the day? Do you give a crap? Because it doesn't seem like it because of the way those kids act in school. So I could go off and spend an entire day on parents and how they're horrible and wrong and bad for their kids and how much they don't teach them to pay attention to the correct things. I could go off all day on that subject because I hear so much from my daughter about other people's parents and what they choose to listen to and what they don't. It just blows my mind. Yes, parents are very lazy now. They give them a phone to occupy them and not spending time with their kids and teaching them. Agree. I play card games with my daughter. We play board games. We talk all the time. I engage her in conversations and find out every single day what happened at school, who said what happened. I know. And then I reteach her the things that I need her to be taught because they are horrible at teaching nowadays. So, yeah.
This is crazy.
Oh, Dax. Having sexual parents must be terrible. Either you have double dosage of dad jokes or you're stuck in a cycle of go ask your mom. Oh, man. Yes, Mrs. Gladdy, you can tell that they haven't had any discipline. Oh, yeah. That's real easy.
Now, you go back to that list you just racked off. What was it again? That they not interested in homework. They not interested in school.
No.
They give the teachers hard times every time you turn around. It sounds to me like some things have never changed. That's how it was when I was in school.
Well,
I paddled every year of my 12 years, man. It took me 12 years to learn why they paddle you in school. Yeah. I paddled in kindergarten, if that makes any sense.
Oh, my goodness.
for tearing up a cot mat. They had these, they were cots is what they called them, and they were these little mini mats and nap on them. They canvas, and I split through mine because I'm a 150-pound porker.
Yeah.
Kindergarten. Yeah, I wasn't that big. I don't remember what it was, and they were all, they tried to come down on my mom for overfeeding me, and they made her put me on a diet and all this crap, and they give her all the Democratic feedback from back then. It was tough. Yeah, but it all got blamed on me, because guess who's the one acting out,
Yeah.
No one cared to know why I was acting out. I didn't know why I was acting out. I found out later why. That could have all been avoidable if it had been some better parenting, but they didn't have those skills back then.
No, they didn't.
It was monkey see, monkey do. My daddy beat me, I'm going to beat you.
Yep.
My mama didn't beat me. She was beat, and so she didn't do that so much. I want to give my mom, for what she went through and what she had to deal with, I really, really did more appreciate her than anything.
Right.
We wouldn't have made it. We wouldn't have survived without her. I mean,
that's the truth.
She was a good mama, but she didn't have the skills.
Right.
Nobody's perfect.
No, nobody's perfect. You are given your parents, you don't have choice on that. And you just deal with what life hands you. And hopefully along the way you find God and have a better life.
The only reason I'm sitting here today is because of God.
Yep. Absolutely. I hear you.
Yep.
I absolutely hear you. Well, I tell you what, everybody, it's almost 7:00, and even though I don't have to take my daughter to the bus stop, I'm still going to stop my live stream. I hope everyone has an absolutely wonderful Friday. Thank you for joining me, Chris. I appreciate it.
Oh, I love it. I loved it. I started a live because you weren't on when I got up and thought, well, it's probably going live today. Hell, I'll try it out and figure it out. And then I got to do some homework with StreamYard.
There you go. No, don't leave us. I take the weekends off. You guys know that.
Yep.
I enjoy my time. So
I don't work on Sundays. I don't do anything on Sunday except go to church and eat and take a nap.
Right.
That's it.
Yep. Y'all have a great day. Have a wonderful weekend.
Love y'all.
I appreciate all of you. I'll see you around.
You too, Minty. You keep on. You keep up there. Y'all are doing great.
Thanks,
God
bud.
bless all of you. Angie, you too. I want to pray for you. Hey, Miss Angie.
Yeah, her stomach still isn't right, and her son's sick. So prayers for everybody. Take care. Have good trips. Be safe wherever you are. Have a great weekend. I want to have everybody come back on a Monday. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.